His Majesty the King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts, the United States of America, on Monday the 5th of December 1927. Being the third and youngest child of Their Royal Highness Prince and Princess Mahidol of Songkla, when His Majesty was not yet 2 years old, after a brief period of primary schooling in Bangkok, His Majesty left with the rest of his family for Switzerland, where he continued his secondary education. The death of his elder brother King Anantamahidol in Bangkok on the 9th of June 1946 changed the course of his life completely. For the law of succession bestowed on him the arduous but challenging function of the Thai crown, His Majesty decided to go back to Switzerland for another period of study. His Majesty returned to Thailand for the coronation ceremony, which took place on the 5th of May 1950. During more than 60 years ago, since the day that His Majesty the King Bhumibol Adulyadej has been ascended throne, the impression picture that we always see in his duties to visit Thai population in every region of Thailand. The king always sit down beside the people when he talked to them, no matter their gender, age and status, among their explainable happiness. His Majesty the King is the real model of the truth teacher. He emphasized on thinking, learning for understanding, experiment and doing. He also adjusts his teaching plan to match with situation and individual all the time. Everything that he interested in, no matter in art, music, technical, sport, computer, communication and transportation, etc. He will learn and study about it diligently until he can use it expertly, and he also adjusts it to suit to his duties by his own. In addition, he emphasized on education. Education is the basis of good life and nation found. He donates his own property to build many schools in remote areas and in Bangkok. He established the foundation to give scholarships to students in every education levels, and also established special schools for handicapped, which make education shine for the one who never thought that they could have chance to go to school. And also, he ordered to make encyclopedias for students who doesn't have education chance to learning by themselves, or for persons who have higher education can teach it by using encyclopedias to be textbook to increase knowledge and various measures. His Majesty the King used his extremely perseverance for studying about Thai agriculture. He visited in every agriculture areas and studied intimately about the soil and water. Not only research from textbook, but he also do it by himself. He emphasized on rice, which used to be the main product of Thailand. He concerned about farmers who will be slowly forgotten by Thai people. He also supported the research about finding rice cultivars that can be better in disease and insect, give higher product and low price in cultivation process to decreasing agriculture problem. His Majesty the King showed that Thailand is the right place for agriculture more than anything, but because Thai agriculturists doesn't have enough theory and still stick to the same way agriculture. He had time over a year to turn the mountaineer mind to quick to grow that plant like opium and turn to grow fruit and vegetable that can grow well in cold area. He plucked the sufficient economic all self-realized. His Majesty the King is the royal religion patron who support every religion because he found the value of principle from every religion that there is to make good human. For Buddhism, he is a good representative of Buddhist who uses the moral in his duties. He emphasizes on practicing the Dhamma, learning and understanding the core of moral, and he also does religious activities in the important day of religion. He is a model for Thai people in using moral in life. For example, moral, perseverance, patience, frugality, honesty, sobriety, unity, and etc. His Majesty the King is interested in many types of science since he was young. He experimented, researched, and finding the causes and the solutions. That's why he has a lot of science research and experiment. The dominant thing in his science teaching and concepts and solutions. He always uses concepts and solutions to explain in every story. The Royal Artificial Rain Project is the project that His Majesty the King ordered to academicians and oversaw Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives since 1956. The land management is connecting to water and other parts to prevent and solving the water-led problem, flooding, sewage, including pursuing soil development and the environment of the area which is the water fountain or area that's saving water, because he can see that it helps to realize and solving water problem to be decreased and population will have better life. There are two approaches to solve the water shortage problem. The first is the rainmaking or artificial rain project. This is the water resources management that from atmosphere to target areas. It can prevent and solve the water shortage crisis in many areas. And the other one is the surface water resources development. For example, building the reservoir, natural water resources digging. During 65 years long, His Majesty the King is the King of Kings, Great King who has worldwide prestige. He well-known royal duties all over the world. He is the father and the teacher of the land who willful to develop Thai population for the nation development. Due to he is the brilliant natural agriculture teacher, expert science teacher, intelligent morality teacher, and the best teacher in water management. He doing really hard work for our nation and the happiness of Thai population. Even how far away it is, he still do it and desperate with how difficult it is. He is the teacher for the land that is great model of Thai people to live with proper and sufficiently life. Thais have agreed to present the title of the teacher of the land of Thailand.
พระบาทสมเด็จพระปรมินทรมหาภูมิพลอดุลยเดชมหิตลาธิเบศรามาธิบดีจักรีนฤบดินทร์สยามรินทราธิราช บรมนาถบ่ผิด